Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Impact Marketing Show on a mission to see social entrepreneurs thriving. Today I'm going to talk about the 3 most common mistakes that I see social entrepreneurs do when doing their contents. So the mistake number 1 that I see is that brands most commonly focus on their mission instead of the solution. So let's say I got angry while I was traveling South Asia, and I could see that many people didn't have access to toilets. Now my mission is to build toilets around the world. So now you need to ask yourself a question. Why should your customer care? So the goal here is to get people to care about your mission while you're offering them a solution. So let's say you create this amazing toilet paper. So solution number 1 they're offering is that they are creating a product that it actually has a good price. Secondly, they're bringing the toilet paper right in front of your house, so you don't have to go personally to the supermarket and purchase it. And number 3, it actually cleans your bum. So the way you could avoid putting the mission right in the center or putting yourself right in the center is when you create your messaging, you talk about you, which is the customer, instead of I. I am saving the planet. I am creating a product that is helping other people. No, you are creating a product as a brand, but thanks to all those customers, these people who are deciding to purchase your product are the heroes of the story, and they are actually the people who is going to fulfill the mission. So the second mistake that I see most often social entrepreneurs do, especially when they create their contents, is that there is a lack of an emotional trigger. So the whole thing when you're creating a brand is that you're trying to create a phenomenon. So we're moving away from just having a product to actually creating a culture. You're creating a movement. You're creating a product that your customers are actually going to be very proud. So you need to think how your brand is driving social change. So now, how are we actually managing with just a toilet paper to create an emotion? It is not really a product that creates many emotions, because when it comes to toilet paper, they all do the same, right? But no, these guys have managed just to create something that it's fun. And how is Who Gives a Crap driving social change? Well, basically, the people who are buying Who Gives a Crap, they're very proud of using the brand, and they're going to talk about it in conversations with their friends. So the conclusion here for mistake number 2 is that you need to find a way to humanize your brand. And the third mistake that I see a lot of ethical brands or social entrepreneurs are doing is the lack of storytelling. So what do I mean by storytelling? Storytelling is not about explaining your mission. Storytelling is about creating different content pieces that tells a story if they're part of a bigger picture or just working independently. So how storytelling works basically is that if you're creating a post for your Instagram account, or you're writing an article for your blog, or you're having an interview with someone on a podcast, that the audience that is listening or watching or reading you right in the moment, they're going to understand the big why behind your brand to exist. Because the reality is that most of the people is not continuously looking at your brand unless it's me and Who Gives a Crap. So reversing this idea of content pieces, what I'm trying also to say is that for you to have a strong storytelling, you don't need to create a lot of contents, a lot of new contents all the time. What you need to do is create one core content, for example, that then you can split into many different pieces and push across all the different social media channels. So thank you so much for joining us today in another episode of the Impact Marketing Show. If you found these 3 tips or most common mistakes social entrepreneurs do useful, then don't forget to subscribe, or just reach out on our Facebook group, which is an open community for brands to ask questions where we can help. And every week from now on, we're going to have a special guest. So if you're willing to come on board, just leave me a message. And if you guys aren't ready for that, but you really need to create some kick-ass content for your marketing strategy, just create an awesome storytelling or find more about your specific mission and the impact you're wanting to create in this world, or you're just even starting your ethical brand and you need some help, then reach out, drop me a comment, or just email me. I'm always happy to help. Thank you so much and see you next week.